Hello and welcome to the fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick, and joining me equally as always is Devon.
Am I Devon, or am I a secret unlockable third podcast host?
Oh no, Nonsense Reviewer 03! Introduce yourself instead then.
I think we've only ever had one guest on the show, and he hates me now. No, he doesn't hate me, but I did some... it was back before... fuck it, let's just do behind-the-scenes information. Why not? It was back when I had to manually just delete every single gap between speaking, and I told him before we started, listen, keep your answer to XYZ as brief as possible, otherwise half of the answer's going to go away because I get annoyed easy when I'm editing. And that's still true, but a lot of my editing is automatic now. And so I ended up deleting half of his answer to a question because I was like, I'm not fucking editing an extra 2 minutes of audio because someone didn't listen to what I said.
Unfortunately, it was the middle half of the answer that gave the actual answer that he wanted to give.
Well, I understand that. However, don't annoy me. I did apologise for that, by the way, and I also said the funny thing is if he came on the podcast now, it wouldn't be an issue because the amount of times I cut stuff is nearly non-existent.
Yeah, it's like when we derp, it's normally funny.
It's normally funny. The times I cut stuff is when we like go on tangents where like all of a sudden we're talking about heavy politics and it's like, this is meant to be a fun show.
Yeah, we're not meant to be talking about things we don't like, but talking about things we do like. Today we're going to be talking about secret unlockable characters, missable characters, the Easter eggs, if you will. And we have a top 5, but before we get into the top 5, do you have any honourable mentions today?
I don't. Much like last week, these were meant to be recorded ages ago as sort of in-hand fun treat. If I say fun treats, in-hand, ready for us to just sort of roll out on times when one or both of us were indisposed, which would have came real in handy when my back was fucked, but oh well. It means I made a bunch of lists because, I was going to edit like 4 back to back to back, so I was just keeping them concise, kind of in line with what I was saying earlier on. Long story short, no, I don't have an honourable mention. How about you?
My honourable mention is Minsk, specifically in Baldur's Gate 3, because he was a regular character in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but by the time it comes to Baldur's Gate 3, well, we're so deep into the internet era that it's so difficult to keep things like that secret anymore.
But also, like, it's really hard. It's difficult. If it's your first time in Act 3, it's difficult to know if you can spend the time pissing around with Jaheira's personal quest. And until you find out that, oh, by the way, do Jaheira's shit and you get Minsk, it's like, oh, cool, I'll do that first straight away every single time. But when I first encountered this, I'd already had my companion stolen by Orin, and I was like, is there a clock?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a clock. I hate this.
Yeah. Along with a lot of things in Baldur's Gate 3, you don't know how insistent the Doom clock is. So, a lot of the time, Minsk ends up getting, if not missed, then down-ranked in importance, because, you can do a lot of things before getting him, and then not have a lot of game to do after you get him.
One thing I do enjoy is if you do pick him up early enough, he's a higher level than the rest of your party.
Oh yeah, he starts at 12, I believe.
He starts at 11.
Does he start at 11? Okay.
And I think that's actually, he might start at 12. It might be 12 and I'm misremembering. Chances are you're probably more correct on this because you've done it more recently than I have.
Yeah, I think Jaheira starts at 8 and Minsk starts at either 11 or 12. I think I was 11 and he was 12 when I first got him.
Come to think of it, I don't think he levels up at all, so 12 sounds right.
Yeah, he's already maxed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's my honourable mention. Who's your number 5?
My number 5 is someone who I love to bring up whenever I can because I still find it fucking hilarious that he had this written into his contract. I am, of course, speaking about Fred Durst in a bunch of early 2000s WWE games, and I think he also appeared in one of the Fight Jams, or Def Jams, I should say.
Yeah. And isn't he also in, not Metalocalypse, the Jack Black game?
No, he's not in that.
He's not in the Jack Black game. Okay.
You're thinking of Brutal Legend, and there's a bunch of musicians in that, but Fred Durst ain't one of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, Fred Durst isn't metal, he's rap rock.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it would be weird. But then again, that game's got Ozzy Osbourne, Lemmy Kilmister, Rob Halford, Lita Halford, no relation. It was going to have Ronnie James Dio, but either he was too sick or they went a different direction. They ended up replacing him with Tim Curry, which is a pretty good get.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, anyway, I digress. Fred Durst had a stipulation in his contract, which we learnt he still has with Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Where basically, if you use his music in a project, he has to be involved in the project somehow, which means in these early WWE, early 2000s WWE games, he was just in the game as secret unlockable character because The Undertaker used Keep Rolling, Rolling, Rolling as his theme tune for a while.
Yep.
And
it's so silly.
I brought this fact up when we did the review of the Devil May Cry anime on the Netflix, and Rick was like, "Oh, that's interesting," and then went to IMDb, and it turns out Fred Durst must still have that caveat in his contract because he voices a random security guard in episode 1.
Yeah, he does. It's silly.
It's silly, but if I was that type of, if I was a famous musician and people wanted to use my music in a bunch of video games, I would absolutely be down for, absolutely, but I get a fucking cameo.
Yes, I get a cameo and I get acknowledged.
And I get a free advance copy of the game.
Oh yeah, that too.
You can knock 50 quid off my fee or however much your video game's worth. I want the copy of the game. It's going on my wall. But yeah, anyway, Fred Durst, fucking legend. How about you? Who's your number 5? Who barely scrapes into your list?
My number 5 is Spidey, Tony Hawk 2. Although there's other Tony Hawk characters as well, not all of them in Tony Hawk's 2. I think in the third one it was Darth Maul, but I think Spider-Man was the first really out there one, and it was just so fun just being Spider-Man in a skateboard game.
It used to be Tony Hawk used to knock it out of the park with their basically whenever you beat the game you'd unlock the wacky secret character as well as the game just telling you all the stupid cheat codes.
Oh yes.
I remember the most disappointing one was Shrek.
Oh man, I didn't know Shrek was one of them.
Yeah, whichever game came out in 2001, because it wasn't even Shrek. It was like Shrek 2. That's what coincided with the release of the game. So yeah, it was a bit.
Oh man. But yeah, Spidey. All the rest of mine are RPG characters. Spidey is the only one who's more of a physical, actiony sandbox character.
Wasn't Boba Fett one as well?
He might have been.
The annoying thing is like Tony Hawk was so prevalent, like they knew who to go for. Like I know they had Wolverine once as well. Like Marvel and Star Wars, they were just like, yeah, can we have a character as a secret unlockable? And nowadays they'd probably charge for it.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you? But yes. So yeah, who's going to be your number 4?
My number 4 is going to be Maeda Keiji in Kessen 3.
Kessen 3. I don't think I've ever played a Kessen game.
I don't blame you. It's pretty fucking. It's niche as fuck because it's like a hybrid real-time game / strategy game. Plus, Kessen 3 does some weird shit where your super ultra move that your unit can do turns it into a Muso game for 5 seconds. Yeah, I know. It's fucking mental. I enjoy it because it's a bit weird, and I can't believe there's 3 Kessens. That's how weird the game is.
Yeah, fair enough.
But for some context, Kessen 2 was China and was a weird fucking alternate reality where Liu Bei was in love with Dio Chan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but Kessen 3 was just, hey, Nobunaga's cool, let's do that. But yes, the reason why I'm putting Maeda Keiji on my list is it's a bit of a cool way to introduce a secret character, because in order to unlock them, you have to have a Samurai Warriors save file on your memory card.
Oh, okay.
So if you've played another Koei game, you get an extra bonus character. Now, I want to point out, Maeda Keiji is just a cool design anyway, because he's like a kabuki type character. Like, he dresses like a kabuki actor, like over the top, wild mane, makeup and everything. So he looks cool. He's arguably the strongest character in the game. Like, he's up there with Tadakatsu. He's that game's joint Lu Bu, as it were.
Sure.
And yeah, it's just an extra unit. The downside is that obviously because he's just a special character that not everyone's going to be able to unlock, he doesn't get any like story mention or story boots, but beats by having him. He's just something cool. I think he's got slightly better stats than some of the nameless not nameless, but model-less jobbers that you can otherwise obtain. I will just put a little caveat here of technically speaking, this is like a joint entry because you can also get Inahime in the game by the exact same method, except you need a Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends save.
Sure, okay.
But yeah, this isn't something anyone ever does anymore. It's like, oh, buy a different game that we make and you get something cool and extra in this other game that we'd make.
Yeah, I can guess that being a very uncommon thing for them to do.
Yeah. But anyway, that's I think it's cool. And it's another example of something that, hey, we'll let you have this character from a different game we make. £5, please. But yes, what's your number 4, Rick?
My number 4 is Morinth.
Morinth?
Morinth from Mass Effect.
I don't know if I'd count them as a secret character, but go ahead.
Like, you don't even have to do that mission to even encounter her, but if you do, then you can choose to do things incredibly badly, and like the only reason to do this, you've mentioned this to me in the past, is if you're being an absolute shitheel.
The only it really is, because granted, if you're an absolute shithill, Samara straight up says, I'll work with you, but once this job's done, I'll kill you on sight. So I can understand wanting to get rid of Samara, but this is not the way to do it.
No. Like, you're literally going on a suicide mission. There are ways to get rid of her within the confines of the code without, feeding her to her own daughter, essentially.
Also, BioWare is smoke and mirrors at best when it comes to choices mattering. Even if you're a complete shithill, as long as you earn Samara's loyalty via this very mission, she ain't gonna say shit in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah. If you do get Morinth, who pretends to be Samara in every other instance of showing up outside of her bedroom, when Morinth shows up in Mass Effect 3, she's just as a named Shriek.
Banshee,
yeah.
Shriekers
who do shriek.
Shriekers in Dragon Age.
Shriekers Dragon Age, yes.
And they're shit. If Shrieks were as... Like, Banshees... but until you figure out the trick to deal with Banshees were terrifying in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, because they have... they're one of, 3 different things with one-hit kill moves. A pain in the dick.
In multiplayer, it's the one thing that stopped... it's one of the cool units in the Reaper's Force in multiplayer that as soon as you saw one, you didn't need a microphone. Everybody knew. All right, cool. Cover's now useless.
Yep. Okay, everybody, Banshee. So yes, it was the Banshee, and I think Cerberus had their assassin, didn't they? That also was a one-hit kill guy.
They were, but they're a lot easier to fucking shoot. They've got a Banshee is a fucking tank. It takes a lot of bullets, but if you had a sniper rifle, 2 good shots could deal with an assassin. Although that being said, it is still a very fast unit, so you've got to be good with that sniper.
Yeah, the Cerberus guy just was a person with a head. Who's going to be your number 3?
My number 3 is going to be Darth Maul in Pro Skater 3.
Yeah. I think he's actually a slightly cooler one than Spidey, but they already set the bar pretty high with Spidey.
Oh, I agree. I feel like they used Spidey not just because it was a good recent movie tie-in, but also because all they had to do was just go to the studio that made the Spider-Man game and went, can we have your Spider-Man model, please?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, though. Because they could have done the same with Jedi Power Battles for freaking Darth Maul as well.
No, I think Pro Skater 3 was PS2 and Power Battles was PS1, so it would have been a bit underwhelming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they were both PS1. But yeah, I get it.
I swear Pro Skater 3 was the jump to PlayStation 2. However, it's not a hill I care to die on. Do you know what I mean?
It might be one of those games where they released it on both.
Oh, that's very possible. Yeah. Dude, I remember it blew my mind because when the PS4 was still relevant, it was 2018, maybe 19. It's FIFA 19 comes out on PS2 and it's why? Who's buying this on the PS2?
Yeah, they were releasing PS2 games longer than they were releasing PS3 games.
Oh god, that hurts to listen to.
Yeah. They're shut down the PS3 store a long time ago now, and still releasing PS2 games after that. Fuck me, I don't know why. But yeah, everything we said about Spidey, we can pretty much say about Darth Maul. Except Darth Maul is potentially even cool. Didn't he also get his lightsaber out now and then?
I don't think he did.
Okay,
because that would have been the coolest.
It would have been cool, but there's also no reason to do it because it's not a fighting game.
Yeah, because that's the thing with the Tony Hawk's characters. Unless they're doing a flip trick or a spin trick, their arms don't really move.
Yeah, their arms don't matter. They're just kind of there to look. They might as well be T-posing. In fact, T-posing is one of the better things they can be doing for balancing because you can shift your weight while you're T-posing.
Yeah. I guess an M pose is more accurate for when they're balancing on grinds and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say there?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't think that's a thing anyone ever fucking uses, but it's what I'm going for, damn it. But yeah, Darth Maul, Pro Skater 3, I think we've firmly established that the Tony Hawk guys knew what they were doing with guest characters, at least for a fair while there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super down with it.
Yeah. So let's hear it. Who's going to be your number 3?
My number 3 is another one that you might not really class as secret, but he's very definitely missable. It's Tarn Logain.
I'd call him a secret character, because not in a million years when I first played Dragon Age Origins did I think that the big bad was going to join my team.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dragon Age Origins are essentially 2 main villains. One of them's the Archdemon, the other one is Logain. And yeah, you're never going to get the Archdemon to join you. But Logain, you also would not think that the guy who sentenced your entire order to death on a whim would ever join you. And you can't have your cake and eat it by having him and Alistair at the same time either. So,
but you can have Alistair still become king and pick Logain, but you have to have some very specific decisions, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to fuck it up.
Yeah, so basically people chose that world state for putting into Inquisition. Nobody actually made that world state properly.
No. I mean, the thing about...
I did my best.
The thing is choosing between Loghain and Hawke is tough. Choosing between Stroud and Hawke is the easiest decision in the world.
Yeah, choosing between Hawke and Alistair is ridiculously difficult.
I never once did that option because I knew I wouldn't like it.
No. With Loghain, he's already in his 60s, so I know it's a bit cutthroat to say so, but he's basically like not got much left in him.
Well, Loghain's really interesting in that scenario because you could be like, why are you still with the Grey Wardens? You hated them, and Loghain just straight up points out that my war with the Grey Wardens lasted 3 months. I've been with the Grey Wardens for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
Fucking come on. Can we get over this, please? Granted, for people playing the game, it was only like 4 years.
Yeah. And even less in actual playtime.
Oh, yes. I love Loghain. Loghain is such an interesting villain because the catalyst for him going crazy is thinking... the context that a lot of people seem to either just skip or forget is that Ferelden is, like, in living memory, only just out from under Orlae's thumb. And Loghain is paranoid that they're going to be put under Orlae's rule again. And then when you go back to fucking Ostagar,
yeah.
with Loghain, and Loghain finds the letters that fucking Prince Galahad was fucking writing to Empress, what's her name? I don't know either of their names. I don't care. They're unimportant at best.
King Kaelin and Princess Empress Celine. Yeah.
Yeah. When he finds those letters, Loghain's immediate response is that bastard, and it kind of justifies him to a certain degree.
Yeah. It's really annoying that if it weren't for the fact that you were the victim, he's entirely right.
Like, Loghain has no personal issues with you as the Grey Warden. He has some issues with Alistair because he's a bastard, but apart from that, he doesn't actually care that much. He has no personal beef with anyone involved with the Grey Wardens. It's just you were a tool that potentially was going to put you under Orlesian rule again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go on, sorry.
Like, I think my only problem with Loghain is that like there's so little of the game left to experience with him.
Yeah, but it'd be weird if there wasn't.
Yeah. Like, I can appreciate maybe being able to do the Landsmeet after 3 out of 4 of the areas.
It's not possible because you've got to go straight into the Archdemon stuff after that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have your backs against the wall against the Darkspawn for Loghain to even consider letting you into the city in any official capacity, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
It's also kind of implied that Aemon needs that amount of time just to fucking politic around to get the Landsmeet sorted. But yeah, Loghain is interesting. I do like how little personal hatred he has for people, because like there's a dialogue he has with Zevran where Zevran's taking the piss of like, by the way, I failed, and Loghain's just like, yeah, I see that. Like he's got no personal beef with Zevran. He's just annoyed that he's a shit assassin.
Yeah, it's like it's the Antivan Krolls that will put Zevran to death, not the employer.
Pretty much.
And yeah, that's the good old noughties crows, and not the 2020s crows.
Jesus Christ, they fucked everything with that game. Well, they didn't fuck everything. They fucked 90% of the lore with that game. In my opinion.
But yes, that's my number 3. Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is going on this spot because in the most recent version of the game, they're no longer optional. But back in the day, they were optional, and I missed them. I'm of course talking about Yuffie in FF7.
Okay. I'm going to split the difference with you because I've essentially got a shared spot in number 2.
Oh, yes.
Vincent and Yuffie. They were both optional. They were both missable. If you didn't fuck around in that one little
forest. You had to fuck around in one little forest before that fucking trip, and if you didn't know that was there, get fucked, idiot.
Yeah, so it's the forest before the
trip to Costa del Sol.
Yeah, it's the Midgar Zolom and the fortress with that weird
egg that you gotta protect the fucking egg.
Yeah, that weird fucking tower defense that you have to do, and it's fucking so silly. But yeah, that one little forest, you have to fuck around, and you have to get attacked by her a few times until she's like, "Oh shit, I've tried to rob you multiple times, haven't I? Should I just join you?"
I remember it only having to beat her once, but it's been a fucking long time since I played OG FF7, so I could just be ignoring the annoying parts.
I think you also have to have a spare spot in your party at one point.
That's not true.
Is it not? Okay.
Nah, she'll just join you. Because otherwise you're fighting with 2 people.
Yeah.
And that's annoying.
I thought it was that, but yeah, it would be annoying. Whereas and Vincent is like way down at the end of his own little shitty dungeon.
It's so fucking weird that I didn't miss Vincent, but okay, actually, come to think of it, it's not that weird, because I knew Vincent existed, because I had to be told about Yuffie, or is it Yuffie? I've always said Yuffie.
I've never listened to voices, so I always say Yuffie.
I'm gonna double down and say Yuffie's correct then.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Hey, at least Vincent's a normal fucking name, and no one can fuck that up. But yeah, I had to go back to Yuffie back when you had a bit more control of the game, and completely kicked her shitting, because I was like level 20 instead of level 11, or whatever fucking stupid difference there was. I do like the videos of people going back at the end of the game to get Yuffie, and they're like killing her with Knights of the Round.
That's really funny, actually.
So fucking shit. Because she doesn't actually get knocked out. She just goes, "Oh wow, you guys are tough," and it's like, Jesus Christ, you managed to tank Knights of the Round, whereas Aerith gets stabbed once.
Yep. Apparently, according to the katakana, it is Yuffie.
Hey!
So you are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I think they say Yuffie in Advent Children.
I've only watched Advent Children in Japanese, so...
Which means they'd still say Yuffie, no?
Yeah, they would still say Yuffie, but it's also... I also watched it when it was new, which is like 10 years before I met you. Fuck me. Yeah, man, it was when Square had only just become Square Enix.
Yeah. Now, little did we know that Final Fantasy Spirits Within killed their company, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So your number 2, Yuffie, my number 2, Vincent, and yeah, they very definitely share the same spot.
I do think it was the right decision in the remakes to make them compulsory. Like, having them be missable is ridiculous anyway, because that gives you 5 party members.
No, you still get 6.
Who's the 6?
So you've got...
I'm not counting Aerith, by the way.
Yeah, so Cloud, Barrett, Tifa...
Red and Kate Sith.
Red 13, Kate Sith, and Sid.
Fuck, I forgot about Sid! How do you forget about Sid? Oh, make some goddamn tea!
Yeah, and do some power limboing all around the
world. My apologies, Jesus Christ. Like, he's even my archetype favourite in fucking Final Fantasy, the Dragoon.
Yeah, like, I forgot about Red 13, because, like, he's basically not in the remakes as well. Although, I don't know why, because I've not even played the remakes.
He should be in the remake. Well, okay, he should be in them now, because they're out of Midgar in the second game, aren't they? Yeah,
they're out of Midgar. Apparently he shows up towards the end of the first one, and he's just like a dude in the... He's
just a dude, is he?
He's not, yeah, he's just a dude. He's just like an experiment that's in Hojo's lab in Shinra HQ.
Did they get rid of the weird rape stuff?
I don't know. Probably not.
Well, it's kind of a key part of Hojo's character that Hojo throws these two, and I'm using air quotes, ancients in one thing, and it's like, they will mate for me. And it's like, no, they fucking won't. First of all, that's a dog-cat creature. Second of all, it's sentient and doesn't want to do that against Aerith's real.
Yeah.
God, what a weird series of fucking... God. Every time I think back of FF7, I'm like, man, that story's fucking wild.
So many weird things in FF7. Like, it appeals to nihilistic teenagers because, it's a very nihilistic world. Oh, man.
Yeah, but fucking, like, 5 minutes later, you go to Costa del Sol and Hojo's just chilling on the beach and you can talk to him. Yeah. He's just like, hey, I'm on vacation. And it's like, no, this isn't how the world works. You tried to make 2 of my party members fuck.
Yeah, and he's just like, he's on the beach in his lab coat, surrounded by bitches.
Yeah, who the fuck does this? Japan, explain! Please!
Oh, man, all I can think of is, America, explain! What do you mean? You mean in Arkansas?
Oh, Jesus. What a weird game. What a weird universe. Final Fantasy developers should be shot on sight. That was a joke, in case it wasn't clear.
Yeah. Who's your number 1?
You had to ask that as I was taking a swig of drink, you bastard. My number 1 is... I wonder if you can guess.
Is he the reason that we made this list to begin with?
Might be partly.
Does he have blue hair?
No.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you thinking of? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Blue hair. Okay, that'll be interesting. No, my number 1 pick is going to be... honestly, I could have picked a dozen characters from this game, or franchise, I should say. I'm going to go with the one that started it all, as far as I'm aware, and that is the OG Mortal Kombat character, Reptile.
Reptile, okay. Yeah, Reptile being the green variant of the Noob Saibot Scorpion Sub-Zero types.
Yeah, Noob Saibot was not in the first game.
No. Apparently, I read somewhere that Noob Saibot was the original Sub-Zero.
He was, but he was just called Sub-Zero.
Yeah, okay.
Noob Saibot became Noob Saibot after original Sub-Zero. It's fucking a whole thing, and I'm not going to go into Mortal Kombat lore on this episode because we'll be here for an hour.
But yeah, Reptile, his main differences are under his mask, he's a reptile. As opposed to being a skull who farts acid.
None of those things are accurate, but whatever. Yeah, Reptile is a super secret character you could unlock in the original Mortal Kombat by doing some bullshit feats that against the clock. And this basically kickstarted Ed Boon's obsession with making every single playground rumor ever about Mortal Kombat become reality.
Fantastic.
Obviously, the very famous one is Ermac, which is the red ninja. At least that's all he was at the beginning. And all Ermac is a fucking glitch in the machine, and it couldn't process the entire word of error macro, so it got shortened to Ermac, and everyone was like, "It's a super secret character." And Ed Boon was just like, "Yeah, I'll fucking roll with that."
Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll with it. Yeah.
And now he's a fundamental part of Mortal Kombat lore. But yeah. Like effectively, it generally feels like back during the days of like arcade cabinets being the only way to play fighting games, Ed Boon would just go to random arcades across the country and eavesdrops on people just to get rumors to create new characters.
Yeah, it's exactly like you say. It being the first of that type, of that archetype, is kind of a big deal when there are so damn many of them these days.
Oh yeah, and oh god, the even funnier thing is when Mortal Kombat 10 came out, Rain wasn't a playable character, but he was in the game as a story opponent.
Right.
Rain is the purple ninja. And Ed Boon can't just fucking take rumors anymore and make them reality, so he just fucking lies on Twitter. Like a week after Mortal Kombat 10 came out, he was just going on Twitter just going, "Hey, I think I just saw Rain in an online lobby," and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, Ed. No, you're lying." And then there was a wild goose chase for like a month.
Until he turned it into like actual DLC.
No, he didn't even fucking release Rain in that game. Oh jeez, like what a bastard. I love him. He's such a troll. But like in the best sense of the word, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, Reptile gets it, but I might as well just put a big old fucking tape across the word Reptile and just say all of Mortal Kombat might as well go into secret characters. Like, their crossover game is legendary at this point.
Yeah.
But you've got me curious, Rick, because you mentioned blue hair, someone who spawned the idea of this list. I don't know who you mean. Let's hear it.
I'm going with Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Is he optional?
Yeah. My first playthrough of the game, I killed him.
I didn't know that was I've not played Chrono Trigger, but I'm aware Magus is a party member. I just assumed you couldn't miss him.
Yeah, so first time through the game, it took me a while, and I didn't know there was an option not to do this. You can solo him with Frog, and if you do and you kill him, then he just dies.
Do you get anything special for killing a party member?
No.
Not even additional cutscene, dialogue, nothing?
Oh, I mean, you get the story continues without him, and like Frog kind of gets his closure, in as much as what he thinks his closure should be, because as far as he's concerned, Magus is the one who's responsible for most of the things that has gone wrong with his life recently. And then it turns out, no, he's not. It's just all of his underlings just operating on their own to try and please him. And when you recruit Magus, you essentially stop him from going into the past in the first place.
Right, I see. Now, I want to point out, like, Chrono himself is already a Dragon Ball Z as fuck looking character, but if you didn't know Toriyama worked on this, boy, does Magus look like every alien ever.
Oh, he does. Like, he's like, if you took like Piccolo and like turned him into a white guy, that's pretty much it.
I love how fucking Dragon Ball Chrono looks. The game.
Yeah. Just in general, like so many of those designs just look so Dragon Ball-y, but like in the best way.
Yeah, it's done really well. How come they haven't made a good Dragon Ball Z game?
Because as soon as they do, they decide to make 15 of the same game, which means that the one before it is always never as good as the one that's next, and the one that's next is always slightly more soulless because they're trying to squeeze more money out of you.
I didn't want a real answer, Rick. Now my feelings are hurt.
Apparently the Kakarot game's pretty good.
Oh, it looks like ass. I've seen some playthroughs and it looks like a really unnecessarily stupid system to retell the same story for the millionth time.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of clips of the HoloLive girls playing through it and getting really emotional, having seen these clips for the first time. Like them crying when Vegeta blows himself up is fantastic.
Okay, sure. Okay, I guess I don't appreciate it from that angle. In that we watched Dragon, yeah, exactly. We know the story. We watched it. We had to watch 20 fucking episodes across a 4-week space of time to get one fight scene. We've seen it. We know why Frieza's a dick. God damn, we know. But like, I appreciate not everyone would have had this experience. So retelling the same story over and over again in video games, fine. I just wish there was something different, an alternative timeline, or something wacky with the gameplay mechanics. No, we're going to use fucking pills to teach us special skills for our OC.
That's why Xenoverse was kind of fresh the first time. Like, when it got to Xenoverse 2, we'd already seen it once, but like the first time round where you got like the alternative scenarios and alternative storylines, it was actually interesting and fresh, you know?
I will put a small asterisk of the Saiyan saga was interesting. Every saga after, the changes were, what if Cell shows up? Oh yeah, fucking what if? Fucking, fucking good job, yeah! Woo! Fucking hacks.
What if Vegeta got 5% angrier at Frieza and turned Super Saiyan during that fight?
Did that happen in Xenoverse?
I think it happened in Xenoverse. It was either... I can't remember whether it was in Xenoverse 1 or 2, but basically, if Vegeta lives long enough during that fight, he goes Super Saiyan, kills Frieza, and then he's the one that you have to fight, because he's drunk on his own power.
But see, it's just like, cool, have another fight against a different character, because that's all they boil down to.
Yeah, pretty much. It's always fight. It's never just story. And even when you do those missions, they don't just like continue with the rest of the story, which is a pain in the ass.
Well, no, because you're meant to fix the timeline.
Yeah, you're meant to fix it to go back to the way it was meant to be. You're preserving the sacred timeline and all that.
Like, I honestly think one of the more interesting ones was, what if Nappa doesn't get fucking blown up? Not blown up, but one shot by it doesn't get one shot. You know what I mean? If he manages to survive long enough when Vegeta decides to summon a moon.
Yeah, so what if Goku doesn't cripple Nappa and Vegeta doesn't immediately get annoyed with him and kill him?
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting seeing two giant fucking space apes. However, gameplay-wise, it's just cool. Fight two giant space apes, which are really easy to fight because in this game all you have to do is hit the tail 5 times.
Yep.
What if Broly becomes a great ape? Oh, fucking what if it's a green ape?
Yeah, great ape Broly. Shit, that'd be pretty cute, though.
They did it!
Yeah.
It sucked! He's actually weaker as a monkey!
He is. Like, they try and explain in Super that his bullshit form is like him channeling Great Ape Berserker Rage through his human-sized body, and it's silly.
Do you remember that one fucking time during the Cell Saga where Trunks invented a new form that was so shit that Cell said, it's so shit that everybody who's a Saiyan, everyone who fights can accomplish this. They don't because they know it's dumb.
Yeah. They don't. They know it's dumb and they know it's stupid. I'm going to fight you so you can find out why.
I'm fucking so strong. I'm a million times stronger than I normally am, but I can't move.
Yeah, you can't land a punch because you're like the Hulk is meant to be fast. You're not.
Trunks, you didn't think this through, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's the cool version of Trunks too.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, I think that brings our list to a close.
I think it does. If you liked the video, you got the comment section down below on YouTube. Tell us who your top
fucking hold the phone, Rick. Don't we normally ask who's favourites on each other's lists?
Okay, yeah, sure. Who is your favourite out of my gang?
It's a tough one. It's not going to be Morinth because you know my thoughts. It's a real toss-up between Spider-Man and Logain. I think because I already mentioned the Tony Hawk character and therefore I didn't think of Logain, I've got to give it to Logain because it's such a fun idea of just like, here's the big bad you've been chasing the entire game. What? You can recruit them?
Yeah, it's so cool though, isn't it?
It's a good idea. I wish more RPGs did it. Like, Jesus Christ, even Baldur's Gate kind of did it because in Baldur's Gate 1, obviously you deal with Saravok, but in Baldur's Gate 2, you could recruit Saravok.
Yeah. And in Baldur's Gate 3, you can go kill Saravok. But I think the implication is that you could always kill Saravok, but because he's a Baal guy, he just keeps getting revived until he's needed again.
Well, they kind of imply that they did recruit him in Baldur's Gate 2, and they did their best to rehabilitate him, but Baal's always going to win in that jank-ass brain of his.
Yeah.
We won't talk about Viconia and just completely shitting on her redemption.
like not just her redemption, like her entire character arc just goes out the window.
Yep, doesn't matter what you did, she's still going to go back to Shah, unlike Shadowheart, where they make it very clear that if you redeem Shadowheart, she's safe. She dyed her hair and everything, Rick.
Yeah, she did.
But yeah, same question reversed.
Now, it's similar to what you said, but in reverse, is that because I almost put him down for my when I put Spider-Man, that Maul is the one that I would pick out of your guys.
I do appreciate the similar wavelengths we're on, because we both picked characters from the Tony Hawk franchise. We both picked Yuffie. I'm doing it now, you fuck. All right, we both picked Yuffie and Vincent because it's bullshit they were missable.
Yeah.
Like, Vincent's is really fucking convoluted. You gotta go into a basement and everything.
You do. It's crap.
And if you don't have him by a certain point in the game, you miss out on a bunch of extra context.
Yeah, and you can't do his, like, if you do his extra dungeon towards the end, you need to kind of, like, have the other disc as well, don't you?
Don't know if that's true or not, but again, it's been a while since I played FF7. You shouldn't ask me these questions.
Yeah, it's fine.
That sounds incorrect, but I'm not going to fight you on it.
I remember having to put the other disc in because I was too far in the game. I think I was on disc 3 and I had to put disc 2 back in to, like, do the end of his dungeon.
That sounds wrong. That's all I'm saying. Again, you might be correct. You probably are correct, but it sounds false, sir.
But yes, that's going to be it for today. Let us know about your favourite secret characters. We've picked mostly video games. If you find something that's not a video game, tell us a secret character in that too.
How
you would. I don't know.
There's a secret character in a film. How? You're watching a film.
It's in a film. If you're watching it on a Tuesday, you get the different version where...
I can tell you how, actually. Because in Spider-Man, there's... No, it doesn't even work. Because the characters show up on screen. They tell you who they are. You either know who they are or you don't. So it doesn't even work. Never mind, ignore me. Yeah,
so your cameo, it's if you watch it on an odd number day of the week, it's Idris Elba. If you watch it on an even number day of the week, it's freaking Willem Dafoe.
Rick, unable to think of a second black actor.
No, I could think of Samuel L. Jackson, but I was thinking of, like, some other, like, old guy.
Fucking Denzel Washington. There you go. He's old and black.
Yeah. But yes, tell us things. Tell us your favourite missable characters, your favourite secret characters. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us what you liked. If you don't have the comment section on YouTube or Spotify, you've instead got an email which can go to nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Everything that Rick said, but also prove that you can name more black actors than Rick by naming 3 in your email. First person to do so gets an imaginary prize that we'll make up. Just Keith David 3 times.
That's not 3 actors. That's 1 actor you really like.
Bye, everybody.
See you next week, guys.